All right, we're here. It's the HEIRS from LA at the LA show. How are you feeling?
Oh, we are feeling fantastic. It's good to be home.
Please introduce yourself. Tell us what you do.
Absolutely. I'm Alex. I play guitar, synths, and background vocals.
I'm Brandon. I play guitar and sing.
I'm Savannah. I sing and I play tambourine.
I'm Ian. I play bass and keys.
I'm Brennan. And I play the drums.
Well, 5 people like this, how the hell did you get together? I mean, who called who? How did it work?
It was kind of the HEIRS was a project between Savannah and I originally.
We're siblings.
We were just kind of creating sounds and finding something that we liked a lot. We knew we wanted to make it a band, and so we put out some feelers for some awesome dudes. We met Brennan through some friends, and we were like, dude, you gotta play with us. He's fucking awesome. So we grabbed him, and then not long after we met these guys, and it just fell into place.
And the low end and the high end. And
oh yeah.
It's amazing. So what was the common musicality? What was the bands you had in common, or the sound you were drawn to?
Honestly, I don't think it was the bands that we had in common. I just feel like it was the connection that we had to each other, like when we first met and we played together.
Yeah.
But,
so maybe everybody brings a little different something.
That's exactly what I would say. Is like we all come from different musical backgrounds, and I feel like that's what makes it such an exciting thing. Is like we all bring out the uniqueness in one another. If that makes any sense, you know. Like Alex, for example, is like crazy classic rock artist. Like he just slams it on the guitar, and bringing that out in the music, bringing that out in our single, and it really like evolved it. And with bass and Ian, like that was something we weren't used to when we started creating the project. Like this rhythm section here, bass and drums, like when it was initially coming together, we didn't know. It was all about, you know, like just kind of figuring it out. And as soon as we met these guys, they brought it to the next level, all 3 of them, and all of us together. And
I love it.
It's a very fun thing to play music together.
Well, LA's a great place to be based on. Were you guys born here?
So Brandon and I were born in
Florida.
Yeah. But we moved here shortly after. Like I was like
before
7.
we were 10.
Yeah.
Enough of the humidity, man.
Yeah, we're out.
We gotta get to the other side of the planet.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So I count growing up here for sure. Yeah, but he was grew up in Chicago.
I was born in Chicago. I grew up in Chicago. I moved out probably 5 years ago.
Okay, we won't hold that against you.
Yeah.
Fair, hey,
exactly.
How about you guys?
I was born and raised, or actually I wasn't born there, but I was raised in Silicon Valley, and moved to LA about 5 years ago for school, and just kind of been living there ever since.
Yeah.
Love it.
Born and raised in Santa Barbara.
Okay.
Yeah. Beach
town. A little bit of Southern California all through it here, and you guys, what's the vibe you try and bring to something like this? Because Warped Tour's got every style, every look, every end of the spectrum. Where do you guys fit in with the world of music and entertainment here?
Well, I feel like we bring a kind of a easy listening pop element, but when we're on stage, we've been just surrounded by the Warped Tour scene. We really try to harness like that energy, and so we definitely do like prance around a lot more, and then we like to throw in a bunch of really cool rock outros on our stuff. So you guys got to come check it out.
That's amazing. Now tell us about the new music.
New music. Well, we have a new single called "What You Want," and that's out. We released it shortly before the Warped Tour in June. We have a music video also out for that song. So we're really just pushing that. We're selling it along with a B-side called "Lungs" exclusively here at Warped Tour. And we're just gonna suck up all these emotions that we're feeling and all this inspiration and get home and write a record. That's our plan. Yeah.
It's amazing. Now, have you done the whole Warped Tour? You've been on beginning?
2 months.
Since the beginning,
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So throw you right into Texas and in the South.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you can withstand that, you can take it anywhere.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, those were some rough weeks, man. Started off in Texas.
I know. Being from Florida, I guess you kind of knew what to expect, but you know, it's nice to be out here. It's warm, but nice and dry, a little breeze.
This is home.
Yeah. This is the great spot. Now, some of the other bands that are not necessarily on a Warped Tour, but bands that are out there today in the musical world, who do you respect? Anybody want to tell us about any bands?
Oh yeah, we got plenty. On this tour specifically, we've become really good friends with Sykes, and that's a band that we would love to maybe do some future tours with. But outside of that, we love Tame Impala, we love 1975, we love Walk the Moon, Somerset, the Maine. There's a whole slew of.
I've learned to like grow respect for bands that I would never have imagined that I would enjoy, especially like a lot of the harder bands on this tour. You watch them and you see the energy that they bring to the table. There's a band specifically that I saw last week called Old Wounds, and I've gotten super into them. They just, like, a lot of these bands, like Every Time I Die, that these guys like a lot, they bring a new energy and a new, like, feel to the stages, and it's a very empowering thing, and it's something great to see. So I recommend checking out a lot of the bands out here.
Even on the smaller stages, just like go all day and just like
Explore,
watch new bands that you haven't heard of, because you'll find some really great gems in that mix.
Yeah, you look at a band like Somerset, just great songs, and you know, these days it almost doesn't matter, you know, about radio. If they play it great, but you know, you make music from the heart. You don't have to like conform to some trend or what people are saying. So, you know, what would you tell the younger bands out there that are coming up? Maybe they have music in their heart, but they feel like they gotta do a different sound to fit in. What advice do each of you give to younger creative people?
Oh, that one. That might take me a second to think of. I think persistence is
persistence.
Yeah, definitely just not giving up and sticking it out. Like, there's a lot of people that might try and stray you from a certain sound, but I think what you got to do is, as a band, when you come up with something, you really just got to stick to it and believe in it. And if you believe in it long enough and hard enough, there are plenty of kids willing to listen. They just want to discover new music and be the fan that said, I was there first.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
if you believe in
stick
what
it
you
out,
do, if you believe in it to your fullest extent, so will they.
I would say
100%.
just expose yourself to as much as you possibly can.
Yeah.
Try to isolate what it is exactly that you like, and then just do what you like.
Yeah.
Do it.
So don't try and fit in, stand out.
Yeah,
as much as
always
you can.
keep that uniqueness to yourself. Like, never try and think that you're weird or you're anything, because that's what people grasp onto, that weirdness that they kind of see in themselves. And I think that it expands the love for someone so much more when you can relate to someone on a level where you don't think that anyone's like you, but then you find someone that's like you. It's just it's beyond. So I would just say, just keep your weirdness and be weird and do you know?
Stand out.
We love it. Well, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Can't wait to hear
Thank
more new
you.
music and local, man. We can't wait to see you out
It's
here.
going to be awesome. Come check us out, 4:55 today, 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
Appreciate it.
Poseidon Stage.